respondieras.
We do not condone torture. I have never ordered torture. I will never order torture.
Yeah?
The values of this country
When do you
are
want to
such
go out?
that torture is not a part of our soul and our being.
They cut off my clothes with some kind of doctor's scalpel. I was totally naked. They took the scalpel to my right chest. It was only a small cut, maybe an inch. At first, I just screamed. One of them took my penis in his hand and began to make a cut. He did it once, and then stood still for maybe a minute, watched my reaction. It was an agony, crying, trying desperately to suppress my feelings, but I was screaming. There was blood all over. If I told you I was going to teach you, I told you I was going to teach you who is the man, Marwan eventually said. They cut all over my private parts. One of them said it would be better just to cut it off, as it would only breed terrorists. I suffered the razor treatment about once a month for the remaining time I was in Morocco. It became like a routine. They used to be very slow, deliberately slow. One would cut me, they would take a rest, then another would take his turn. In all 18 months I was there, I never went outside. I never saw the sun, not even once. I never saw any human being except the guards and my tormentors. When the Americans told me in Karachi, our friends, the Arab, know how to deal with you, I didn't really know what they were talking about. Now I understand why the Americans called the Moroccans our Arab friends.
The Convention Against Torture prohibits recourse to torture, cruel, degrading, and other inhumane treatment by or at the instigation of agents of the state for the purpose of obtaining intelligence or other types of information.
Die ersten Monate waren für mich sehr schwer und ich machte mir sehr viel Sorge um die Familie. Weil meine Frau kennt sich hier nicht aus und die Kinder sind ganz klein. Und sie gingen mir nicht durch den Kopf die ganze Zeit. Wenn man nur in der Zelle sitzt, von dem Dreck und eng und nicht drehen, allein von der Situation hier in diese Zellen, wird man verrückt. Und dann hat er versucht, der Gefängnisleiter mit mir so ein bisschen freundlich zu sprechen und dann hat er mir gesagt, ja, warum ich den Hungerstreik mache. Ich habe ihm erzählt, er darf zwischen 4 wählen. Entweder lässt er mich sofort frei, oder ich hungere mich zum Tode, oder er stellt mich vor amerikanische Gericht, oder dass ich mit einem von der deutschen Behörde sprechen kann. Dann hat er gesagt, darüber kann ich mich nicht entscheiden. Ich würde es nach Washington weiterleiten. Er war auch wütend. Und dann hat er gesagt, wir sind hier alle Zeuge. Ich werde nach Washington schreiben und ihr erklären, was mit dir los ist. Und ich glaube nicht, dass du Terrorist bist und du gehörst nicht hierher.
International law allows a state to detain enemy combatants for the duration of hostilities. The U.S. does not seek to hold anyone for a period beyond what is necessary to evaluate the intelligence or other evidence against them, prevent further acts of terrorism, or hold them for legal proceedings.
The Rendition program run by the Central Intelligence Agency has been the single most effective counterterrorism program the United States has ever run. I think it would be viewed that way across the Western world had it not been for the last step in the rendition process, which is where these people are taken for incarceration. Had we been smart enough early on to take these people to the United States and treat them under whatever legal obligations we have, both in this country and to the international community, I think the rendition program would be viewed, as it should be, as a huge success.
I had interrogation most of the day. He starts with pictures. I would say, I don't know them. He would say, you do know them. I would say, okay, I do know them. He would describe the people and what they did. I was just making stuff up. I didn't know what to say. Just say what we want. From then on, they would give me the names and the story behind each picture. They said, this is the story that Washington wants. It was about a dirty bomb. I was meant to steal the part and build it with Jose Padilla in New York. I did not even know what a dirty bomb was at first.
Personally, I think torture is counterproductive in terms of trying to get information that's usable from any individual. Interrogation was always part of what was going to happen to someone who was rendered from 1995 forward. But it was never anything that was as high on the priority list as capturing them and getting their documents. Any interrogation you don't conduct by yourself, for yourself, is very suspect and hard to use.
Und dann eingehalten, haben die mich rausgeholt, hat mich in bestimmte Richtung so gedreht, hat mir die Hände frei gemacht und der Augenbinder weg. Und der war vermummt. Und hat mir gezeigt, ich soll diese Pfad gehen, nicht nach hinten schauen. Es war verlassener Ort im Wald, so zwischen Gebirge, und es war dunkel in der Nacht. Und in diesem Moment habe ich gedacht, genau das, was ich befürchtet habe. Ich habe gedacht, jetzt wollen die mich laufen lassen, ein paar Schritte, und jetzt erschießen sie mich von hinten in diesem verlassenen Ort. Ich habe ihnen erzählt, was mit mir passiert ist. Ich habe ihnen auch Bilder im Internet von Guantanamo gezeigt. Mein Leben hat sich in jedem Hinsicht geändert. Ich bin wirklich nicht mehr die Person, was früher war.
Then they cuffed me and put earphones on my head. They played hip-hop and rock music very loud, all night and all day. I couldn't take the headphones off as